abeto dwa se Ghana akunwa atompan ya me no ekase se me kasa Ghana akunwa atompan ya wadawruma esebi eburu sebi nya adonya nyase obi efirimu anase obi ato na nanom nsia dem srawo entisa na mom yera John Dramani Mahama Ghana mampani srem sajata papa yi Mother's Day mu na wo mo kire se wo tu kwan kakra tia na nechi eko UK aburo kiremem koduru ho no ene de wode fa so na de okohwe ye vice president ma me di no poku adjeman okohwe na pomuden ho nsem se de setie ba abonte kura woni ne twitwa picture se ema ebeto abonte me nyina kura boye nsem se ma me no ho odin ya tie asempa eno achi yase papa yi amma Ghana ene wosan to waso ko Togo wako Togo nanka wakoro no yetere se Ghana mremu no tere se nka mampani etie ne nechi a and the vice president nanka wonhwe na nechima no na me no ka se nso vice president yin na enim ni condition ho nhada mfa no eno ntine se vice president nso ni ho a ebusua de wo san etena konwa so na wo acted se Ghana mampani eye emra shebedwam ni chiameni metre speaker of parliament kasamafo mamra sebedwamfo speaker of parliament ene wo se wotenam na wodi duma no se de Ghana mampani tente no eno no sanka memeti hei na nka mini speaker of parliament ene mampani atukwan ma me gina na nso ho nhyada mfano ye bompa se no beto entinka atomela so na nka metuoi na makofa mampani akunu na meteso na nka de kodwo momfo yenko ha adwa monso mo yesei monhwe hunu sa Ghana mebunu no within 2 days obi anya dwuma ye nkati papa nka na dwuma no speaker of parliament nka mampani ni ho na badi etire nso ni ho a esenka akonwa no ka ato no na so me no ka se bobo asemaba speaker of parliament nso yase mrahye bedwamfo kwa ahomedie mu no papa no wonte Ghana wono nso nte Ghana wei wo man a ye bobrewum wonte Ghana kwaji ahomde wo bi krom ebeye bosumi mienu ni a mrahye bedwamfo ekọ breaki entin mampani ni ho ne vice ni ho speaker of parliament ni ho atadwe yenso atedenne ana wo mo kire se ne sa na te dia ene chief of staff ana nke wono nso acted se de mampani papepe chief of staff nso na me no kase yi yede na kansensemu yi ente hwanya ageme hwanya Ghana e mobo hwan pa na wotena Ghana kunyo so eno na mmranimfo ba ko kire se yera John Dramani Mahama watom mmra esanse Ghana mmra kire se sa wo kọ bebi afa wotija wo kọ bebi a make sure se wo besoa obi in so wono na oye Ghana mampani at that moment wanye into here so twe na me busa se na mampani wo be da twe mampani aso jeje wonim bone a wodi ye ne ade ade nkakran ntin ye papa jeje be firi akunyo so na wode mmra bi bae se sa wo be twe mampani atwe so a ade mfie du because I'm feel do na ebi anaban na saba papa na amemfa na kransie na adwene mu do ebuzo na de abani sisi ye hunu de ye de na isi se Ghana mampani on acted said the Ghana mampani as I'm talking to you and Ghana atompan eni mampani wo Ghana ha na ye wo mampani kura na da se na ye ni mampani ebuzo Ghana atompan wadawro ma obaso na mo kire wadwene wo hia se yetwena so na wo be ka se yentwema mampani aso yi mampani ye be wo kan sem wo wadawro ma oba comment section wo dia Ashanti media
because me pesa Ghana for MPs in our parliament the minority no emra bonten no mun kan kire Ghana for me ehunu se in fact omuni ba bia president wo hwan no de na chija no because me hwehwe mu no kire se oko UK ofri UK no wo Togo ena minya any public statement bia from ne camp and say the president say wono watu kwan onu ni oba UK Mother's Day no which was 3 days ago it was free and was Togo now me bebusa say where is the president walk on why na hwenechi because as me no ka say there's no vice president enya sa so yenhwade na president so tu kwan no or the private jet ye ne brother de ne koye and so no it raise more concerns and questionings so the minority so mo ye serious no more question president so all kon what na chija hwan because of any chief justice ye ni chief justice timisremo yenhwa president Mahama e wa ha sei odu Togo yenhwa de. Okay, so this is president of the country, John Mahama. Now, in whose authority and a president private jet what you to fine over to me a cassette or the private jet a brother Ibrahim Hama Jata private jet what you to as a so question or answer to Ghanaians what you took in what capacity you see minority no anyone be saying some Magana 40 one more opposition one more cassette kufa rent a private jet Edin Edgari won soom, monom enament wase. Mimi tia kitikiti mi ka asem munim ni nyina motenkra ho na mayi mani. What eso ma Ghana fo hu sa jet no de nam no e daily e kasa no obo. Wontimi kasa ne brother ne bra no won physical odisika. Now, private jet no wo kwa ni work capacity e kasa ne oman ne bo. Dia to so bio oman presidential jet no ayedai. Dia na si it is as yes or report to channel mine. I say, oh my say, MP for now like to say at the end is for number power, or the Okashi or Munti. No, Muyasam, no, it's not true. It is not true. You must as our by the presidency, every report to channel mine. Oh now the people must force him. We must force the presidency to report everything to us. It seems some more crying. I'm a Mahama running shoulder say, well, your military leader be, or your military leader. President, democratical leader, and the presidency must report everything to the to the people. Sana mutna say, ena me so mo to sana soldier for take over our country ni mo pe. What do you want to say? Ena obi kan me se mo te ho sana soldier for take over. O mo say suspend the constitution now fe Ghana for do mo say go mo te. What do you want to say? Mo te ho sa no wa shada I play careless bi na soldier for take over. Na yaka say oh entimi nyawe foreign countries omuntimi nyawe omuntimi me kam omumfa ho omumfa ho said ne soldier for take over Ghana enkosi hwe ombeka say oh we safe cool ni obi anwu wo da montena ho enipa ni play strategy wo tu kwan obi a wo hu hwe wo hu no bibia na mo namu na president tu kwan ade betumi impeach na mo te ho Montra sa why opposition no dey montra ho. So this is the president what do Togo on also the whole UK. So sa trips we mu nyina no e say e public. Na Ghana 40 ase. Okay, so this is our president. Me interested in the administration because you're president. I had Togo and one mount a Kotagada and I say a parade at the Ghana president. So me enya kwan what to hame. We want to see say a official duty no call ye. na walk on ordinary Jahan because country na Adam Pine. And Oman will wait my smart at take over. There's no vice president. Chief Justice Yenipi acting oho. So speaker and Tian so two coin or on speaker or two coin go Dubai or Yari Yano Kosan here. So when are you in charge in the country? When are you in charge? Why? And what President Krakwaba as I said will answer questions. And the minority needs to hold him responsible. Or convert Netija wine. Because I'm trying to find out from the presidency website. Bibiani ho. Say be a president two coin. What Netija wine mean who be a may try me who kwacho for su onona we presidential communication officer no. Me try I say kame hu near maybe say e be a president two coin or two coin na bibi say me try it to make my baby my currently the audio to a picture no that picture and I quite for sooner or say was say the Mahama to 120 days and one was say and opposed to President Mahama or UK picture that and a presidency communication officer or the ato and was a Ghana cities and no propaganda back on the other two but no any other update. I trust the president at two coin. The minority, no, you have to take charge. You have to take charge to question the president. As a yatana sen yafana norma, me say, or bet president bet me I am with the federal famua no play careless bi na ni soja for no do ma ba no they take over. Omunku obia omunim di omuyo o take over wi a ehona mo de mo nsabegu muti say hey wase democracy enko ba bia because utie President Mahama ni statement bebre no ye say let us redefine our democracy. Let us reset the country. See, huye emoja mpanitrim. See, muye say yama rolling strekemu. Mahama okuta strategy. President Mahama opo bi obetimi akon nipa we number 1. Also okuta fine gentleman face. That's it. What am ontra ho? Moto sa eti mesre MPP for no. Say papa akwantu a wotutu ye no mo my report. Because me checking ne kasamafu ye dit katuya ne kanon. Hwe ni wa wade beto say President Mahama etukwa ko baabi. Bibia no wade da na me hwe me hunu hwe on page ni so. You am de abeto an say from President Mahama to all mothers, which was the picture ye da hai. Eno mo de beto May 11th 8:22 a.m. Eno mo de beto to ho. So didn't know President Mahama woman post to so one man fan to say ebia papa ni betu kwan yakoba bi say nti akwanto ro tutu ye no ehon report wen onsa mote hudin o de mon call pages am check no say bibi da wa eti 7 hours ya wa say what the abeto say off to Upper West region tomorrow to thank the people on say propaganda ba kono no so ho aha until ya to aba da afi na wo da Upper West for us we your mind ya to aba 4 months ni o afi na wo da Upper West for us o ekwantu no tu ya mo man o me question no anya sa me da mental bia o ba yes your question Mr President yes your question no es wo chirem we no say letter no say ya hunu no mo da it amount to impeachment. What am I ba ma ko hwe minority for no so mra me ba me ko hwe ade abasisia. Okay. Eti where your president wo Togo sisia o ko Togo no eno so ni. Eti mesres out trip me no we and I mesre the minority said they should come out o magana fo hu say wo kon wo cry what na chija hwan said ye be ya me ho beto me ai we wono wo ye your responsibility president wonne no ho ti obi wa wonte ase say wo ye hwan na wo challenge hwede wo kire President Mahama wonde no ho enipa na to obama no onye sojani e na me masuru no I don't fear president. I know the president, so he is my president, and yet in tax base can it yaneka and 14% ECG another 4% water ni nyina sika no ye gigi ane de tuaneka sanity. So mo bi anka say we hwan and I will challenge the president so say hwe unim governance me de mission politics ai Mr. Politics pa. So the minority for no MPP for no, you must tell Ghanaians, mon challenge the president in the communication say, we want to see the letter. See, omo print letter be able to emfa because pages no, ya monitoring na. So omo update pages na emfa. Enya. So we are waiting to see the minority. Period. Your friend what this year by your task me and Tenipa. Young queen. Mr. Mama, when you MPP for penny for ya mon country on why. Mon country on say apeja yen dia kono yehunu pa. Now mama nto ade kakra ne enko. Me ba cho mo amoto mo pentim ato no ho. Ukokuma a menhia yakọ Imperial Fabrics na mampohima store no wo de kọ ho ukọ a wo se na mampohima mapa me pentima me se me twa dressing bi to so ho nti me pentuma ye quality so ho na ukọ Imperial Fabrics a ho ne ntuma ne ye quality ene sa ya affordable wo kuma se menhia museum opposite wa kone kwajo de why we de ya me amede hie mu amede hie no piao Mia Santoma po ba hima no. Number ni 0244 370 466. 0244 370 466. Oko Imperial Fabrics. Kumasi menshia opposite museum no. Anasa fa number ene frɛ no. Sa opebia tu. Sa opebia ton, opebia pam. Ba kokrakɔ. Eye quality. So on te say, no say na ama point so city no. Na ama point ma no on to the phone emfa ma. Entoma ahodo different types. And on Sabekano wo Imperial Fabrics. Na unso what me address it come up. I say no ntoma different style aba. Kono why? Aha. Your friend what this about young queen. Now young queen. Story way important to me. Attorney General abeka sembi and me pesa wutie. Makacho say NDC for no most of them omo propagandists. Na Ghana for the best was mo kakra. One work company we. Your friend no Haptel. Na MPP aban wo ho no ena o introduce sa company o hoda da o mukra de nyom na introduce you just say o mo adwuma say o contract le ECG a enye Dr. Baumia dia enye Dr. Baumia ne be Haptel company enye ono a but ya mutena MPP for tena say MNDC for twa trotto Dr. Baumia so na mote wo communication is so weak you couldn't defend this nonsense. And today Attorney General Babonten say, Munya is had dirty politics 90s 4 years no. Na Haptel enya Baumia dia. Today, also my wini power na wie. Dr. Yeneni, o wini power na wie no. Osi wa huni say, ne nkrofo ndi so ni twatro dodo. Campaign no nya Dr. Baumia dia. MPP for ntimo ho. MPP for ho de. Ansa motena se mo di adwumadi mo Dr. Baumia adwumadi no. Etudu baby a say ECG Dr. Baumia ton yagigi sika no a ekogu Dr. Baumia botom opesa utie NDC media fo ma de omde Dr. Baumia omo kasem we to no so ye sha se mfi ase makohwe ni nyina aba ye sha se mfiri ha hwe akwa we a wo kasa hwe nanim wo de hwe akwa we no hwe nanim din hwan ni hwe nanim
meter ora Baumia de ko ECG through PDS opa wa wo hwe mi bia wo sa meter ni bi no yantonchia wo hwe United Showbiz wia o de enye nisese wo hwe wia dundum nyame yusu kani nyina wo fie TV fridge dundum bia makohwe meter no ba wo mi meter no everyday kronongwa
intebomo de ani ye dum.
Oh no, I'm trying to tell na say yawo abemuda.
Yeah,
the situation in terms of light though was not like this. Is it there time cry and app be no makofa ba.
Who used to be?
Me. Once you are using the app, you are financing Bawumia's campaign. Because that app
who used to
but Tiepao, so was a friend dollar man. So omo catch the Ghana for na say. Haptel for na wo ECG no e Baumia dia. Na wo to ECG no na wo sponsor Baumia campaign. Just look at this. O say akronfo nko. You see? And today, the NDC for capacity be and say animonyam to tag Ghana for say so because Samija via kronfo de no kokoto ana. This is nonsense. You see so o say akronfo nko. Na Auto ECG ever Haptel so no now will sponsor Baumia de a campaign. My God. And sadie way nyon kwa na you. Omo ye sadie way discredited Dr. Baumia but any pay attention. Now, yɛnhwɛ ɔmo media for de yɛnto aso wɔ ase hwɛ adeɛ
Fado ne Baumia ne nkrɔfoɔ no ɛna ɔmo TV bi ɛfɛ ne Haptel
hwɛ ya mumbusa ECG deɛ ntia ɔmo ato saa kane o yɛn yɛ tua yɛ sika no sika na yɛtua no nkɔ ECG for all direct o ɛkɔ company bi ɛfɛ no Haptel na busa sɛ Haptel no nyɛ Baumia deɛ a na ɔmo wagye sika no na ansa na ɔmo de akɔma ECG na ɔmo wi ɔmo ate percentage me ba me te sɛ maame bi frɛfiri gyaate pram so asɛ deɛ
no super
no so maame wo so a me te sɛ ɔso ɔnto aba ka sɛ wo nto aba ma MPP bio me nua no asantefo a party de wura ne mogya mu nti wɔn ka sɛ ɔkɔto akyia MPP no ɛyɛ ne ya I know me ja MPP one of the reasons na me ya because this was a party we sacrificed our blood but there comes a time you have to choose Ghana ahead of political party
okay
eti adwuma ɔmo hyehyɛ ya in fact saa adwuma we edi asantefo ne akamfo bebree because sa nipa wɔnyɛ critical in politics ne aka kyerɛ ne sɛ Dr. Baumia create a company no ɔde gyegye Ghana sika enipa ne yɛ akani ɔnhwɛ obedwalai ɔnto abakora eti so hu ɔnsɛ akwa we wɔso yɛ akani ɛna ɔyɛ asantini asantefoɔ ne deɛ ɛyɛ ɔmo yɛ so meja MPP so hu yɛ and wɔn yɛ sadie wei na motena ho na mote ho so hu but today ore yento aso yent omo to aso ndo yenti etro omo di a omo de to Dr. Baumia so yento aso
maame no ka wo bo no Haptel for and manage meter no de omo pɛ do mo di sika yi o ya omo hɛ na sɛ omo sika sɛ mo yi a na omo a software na yi na ene obi to
run fast
so we
very very fast
me wo contract ni bi wa me wi am for the amount na o ready a obi su say the partner so oba bejo nkwa ade de boni na o ma ne ye
Solomon Owusu ede asembia to dwa se Haptel a tech company organ as say you know na take charge of ECG for bills company no Baumia there Mahmudu Baumia etumi a create company as say you know na take charge of ECG for bills mo Ghana for say mo bills a mutua no ekosoro pa enyina ne say Baumia company na ye fe no Haptel no ono na ye in charge of bills na say ama mo bills ekosoro pa Baumia wangasa we vice president and we create tech company I fe no Haptel and we tech company no any ECG ekoludu until the information Solomon Owusu to ho say Haptel no possess bills na our fair chiri no we call ECG ho
but so o follow analysis ne yɛ de ɔn akoya osu ɔn na no fia te sɛ me de so ɔn akoya osu yi ɔn na no fia na no akwafo kankan so ɔn wo de ɔn so ɔn na no fia te sɛ me de na no fia asa mokuya so ɔn enso wɔnu ɔte America ɔte America atwa toro no wo yɛ di nsɛmfo wei ɔno asu nim sɛ oni fact bia wo so hu ye on adwene egu ni patrim on the endis for the yam so hu na motena ho ema mo twatoro we de to Baumia so ema ne so hu but obo dey like video no wa won like bia like wa mesra o wa Facebook and wa YouTube like video now what dey yankoso nti etoro mu dey
percentage e wo mu no na omache this is what they are doing to you Ghanaians Ghana for aya mon question krofo bi untumi me vice president na wo company ensanso mfa no ho nkɔgye government nnwuma mu abi conflict of interest adenti na bibi sa akoso mo empanyimfo nankasa eni memra vice president mu yan na wo company na atake in charge of ECG a government property government dia no wo as a vice president na wo de wo ho agim na wo company Haptel take bills process enu ntina ama bills kosoro we so you serious nation anka Baumia we inkombe investigate no so no Owusu na this asem we ebetu just company no Baumia dia Baumia but bontin be ka kire nse company no enya wo dia so ye wo dia se wo anka sa no investigate too
all the go businessmen in this country of the past we're not necessarily
and the sad thing is we're not documenting what they did which I find
now memo watch sa video boy enipa no a company ne dia no ono ni o Alex Bram ono company on the any but enra program bi koso ewo Accra na me do kosa program na we ya attorney general on say wiase de utwa na pm na omukọ program no omukọ launch program no almost 20 years but Baumia ba power how many years in madama about Baumia ba Ghana politics how many years in now be vice president how many years in program no 20 years celebration NDC for Egnasia launch me hu attorney general me hu Sam George Pablo NDC for aye party in fact me the whole video nyina ekere na wo hu oman no nipa am no modeli and now yen sha sem free we ye attorney general or party na sibi enra 20 years celebration yen hwa de wa ha.
I'm a bit tongue-tied because this came as a surprise. But all that has been said this evening is the story of a great company, homegrown on Ghanaian soil, by young people who had dreams but also relied on God. And I think that is very important. They had faith in the Lord, and the Lord has led them to where they are today. The Honorable Sam George, our Minister of Communications, said something here. He was here, or he's here, because he is the Minister of Communications. I want to say one thing about the fact that we need to depoliticize business in this country. That is extremely important.
On say, no man ye wo ho, so ashamed because the likes of Sam George, Pablo, and Attorney General, until the way say, as one consider defeat, say, nim somewhere wa bonti omo ka fa ECG asem no me no kase sese oman no anaba umia ho no Kennedy Akufo Addo aban no na omo utok ECG na asa no oba ye wodi 14% na aka ho tie ne yo oman no anan krofo ni wia woto ayi na asa no wodi 14% na aka ho and today company no eda so ho wasa increase no another 14%. You can think of it and think, say, who are these people? Who are these people? And today, Attorney General is so smart, say one kasa and guasieba to woman. If you say, company na kebo Ghana corona and nemuna mo lunch. As after drink, say we no, we so no more say the one more. Well, so a disgrace to these politicians. And until the day I be hunu nyansa, ni a challenge woman. On say okra say we so no more said you what is why mixing and what trebia and what kind of say yenya said the company bia no ye de politics no or the winning election o ma ko tia ba umia am MPP am power yate what the ento aso
this country. That is extremely important. We need to support businesses to grow. There are no NDC businesses and there are no MPP businesses. There are Ghanaian businesses, and that is very important.
Eti sa wo hwemu a o kasa hwe on say wo hwemu abehu omom gyina mu nyina Sam George on gyina ha no o gyina mu bi ena enipa na o create company no ono su gyinam na nguase de masa ankrofo we mu se baby a Ghana for de se ka no kore kire wo mu se mutwa atoro de kire Ghana for dodo mutwa atoro dodo.
I'm very happy that my former school, Stanford University, has played a key role in the growth of your business. And I want to say that just as Microsoft and the tech businesses in the United States of America have grown and contributed to the American economy, you are also going to grow in leaps and bounds, and you will contribute significantly to the growth of the economy of our country. And it will not matter if NDC is in power or MPP is in power. What will matter is that Cocktail is contributing to e-commerce in Ghana and to the growth of our economy. And so, to all of you, ladies and gentlemen, raise your glasses to drink to the success of the Ghanaian business. Thank you. And so, here's to Cocktail.
Okay, so ya mum say 3 months no ma ba bem na omo enjoy oman no amount for sweat, and so they are enjoying, and omo legacy in the hall, but the legacies of the MPP administration ebeman krofo feel big because the MPP put a lot of things in place, and omo ja omo adadokonoko de. Now these crooks are enjoying, these people are enjoying themselves. In fact, from now we'll see the next 2 years. Projects MPP here, young Kwan, Omodebeje fans. But Motana ho, Emma the likes of Sami Jamfimo, SC Womanu chat to chat throw. Whatever you thrown us, a trolley be Sami Jamfi thrown be here, whatever we are thrown no D be here.
Yeah, time crown is our app, be no Makofaba.
Who you should be?
Me. Once you are using the app, you are financing by Women's campaign. Konongwa.
Sikare epiane nko isi for order to. Eko company be friend Haptel. Na busa se Haptel no nya ba omia dia.
Ba omia.
Na omo wa gisika no na ansaro ko jakoma ECG.
Twado ne ba omia ne nkofo no. E no mo TV be friend Haptel.
A few moments later.
Because this came as a surprise. What that has been said this evening is the story of a great company, homegrown on Ghanaian soil.
Yeah, time crown is our app, be no Makofaba.
Who you should be?
Me. Once you are using the app, you are financing by Women's campaign. Konongwa.
Sikare epiane nko isi for order to. Eko company be friend Haptel. Na busa se Haptel no nya ba omia dia.
Ba omia.
Na omo wa gisika no na ansaro ko jakoma ECG.
Twado ne ba omia ne nkofo no. E no mo TV be friend Haptel.
A few moments.
Okay, eti ewiase empani say enye da beto bo atwa so frau enempafe ebechewo. Posterity will one day be a judge, and it will judge all of them. Any panok in business in the dia no ono na company ni yani dia 20 years ba umia ba 16 years and wadi vice president 8 years. Company is 20 years in operation. Tiye then about have to Dr. Baumia dia. It's a word to a wise is enough. And let me give this caution to Obia Opese, especially more MPP for na more common hono. Say now we intention say Ube use idea way the campaign at Yabaumia stop it today. We know your pay bet also when in Biguase because it made the records in Babon thing. O baby the tia Dr. Baumia Van say one more be compete Dr. Baumia war MPP contest. So we know why we say would the be campaigner. Shame on you. Shame on you. Change, you know, as also sound fast. Because me baby decode. Me baby decode. It doesn't matter. I might not support Dr. Baumia, but me baby decode. Me penema un use sadi wing because NDC yes sadi na sabreno na yo work kebe yebe chirim. Te de me catch no. We won't find campaign ti obia no eso okosesam sesam. What you say? Sanity. Because a MPP asem and omo ya use ade we di kotia MPP for ti ya. What you say? A tie. Enipa na obi a company no wono ni yentie no 20 years celebration yentie asmo kan.
Sorry.
Thank you. Last April, you called Leslie home. And while our hearts still ache,
We Yes, I can. While our hearts still ache, we remain forever grateful that you placed him here in the Haptel story. His fingerprints are on the foundation of this company.
Now, the entire also ni say, yes, one in New York share a human New York ban frame, and Tina Raho. Eti Nere na ho no na say, ontimi nkasa. Was one in New York share human say, and an New York ban frame. Tiama wa the home, and untina ontimi nkasa, but I mean Bemansu.
And his memory will live in everything we continue to build. Dear God, when you rewarded our labor with our first sale in October 2005, it was a check for 500 cedis from North American Airlines. It meant everything. We carried that check from bank to bank for over 6 weeks, trying to convince someone, anyone, that we were a real business. And in that waiting, you taught us our first real lesson in patience.
Yeah, first year beside good question. Or say, where was the please? Where was the owner of the company when they were spreading the falsehood about Dr. Bami? And no problem. On say most of a creative company and woman good in communication. So we are most business owners. Woman kasa. It's only few, like the likes of Honorable Kemo and our mono on transfer for and format. So I are businessman for be brain, woman kasa. Also, we could kasa or brain, one more DNA, I'm so much gene. Now there are two people, so now what manifest it. Auntie, so what's the idea? Any public brain, or businessmen and women, they don't know how to talk. Only few, nipa me tepuni Honorable Kenya Japan say one day, what for don't try him. We're a businessman, successful businessman, Kennedy Japan, but don't try him, say, obedience and function, and any me tepon for that. It's only few, and I'll cast someone the company when I'll come to beat me about being no. So it was a matter of the MPP communication team for them to shut that propaganda down. But I went to me and yes, so until we a boss, yeah, we cool, want to me, we obey that if I want to cry, cast and what they man. Yeah. For the a matter of communication. Oh, we chat to those now man class. Anyway, tell me feel honorable Keno.
And persistence. Then more checks came from travel agencies, old school associations, churches, even people sending SMS for parties and funerals. It wasn't glamorous, but it was real. We ended that year, our first year, with revenues of 6,000 cedis. We saw it not as profit, but as confirmation that you were working for us, working through us, working for our good, working as long as we did your good.
Right. Dorothy Corey said, but what about the other MPP spokesperson who knew the truth? Mommy, Dorothy, I assume, I don't know if I can say the MPP was so complacency, and an equum. Omo so relaxed. Emma, adiwe, omo de share Dr. Baumia called den. So one more creative company India, ever ECG, what did Jessica Gunubutum? So I don't know, I can once me say 2025 and beyond. Mamon Pene. In fact, social media is so powerful to the sense say the young people in ATNDC for bebre, one destroy and some bebre, Nina so Nanyano Crene, one more enjoy and some judge, one more Tanawa, one Titiwa, or more A2 champagne, ya, a hard dream pa.
While we worked hard, we fumbled through letters and proposals and invoice and code. We stumbled through meetings and presentations and those very moody life demos. We chased ideas that didn't work and some that barely survived. But somehow you kept our drive alive. Sometimes just enough for the next day, just enough for the next idea, just enough for the next good signal, or just enough for the next prayer. Through all the early days, we couldn't pay ourselves.
we boss here what you say is too soft so na what you say kasa ho demand pa it imagine say in the company mu at least as well for obe employee bi a we okuta communication strategy na James daughter of Jesus will say so what about Dr. Bawumia himself responding to it? Well, as of those time na me pay attention to my campaign baby but me nim how e bia no so mama on say me hu say even on MPP the whole as MPP now omo get things wrong to the sense say even in fact communication omo lose abawie na me say Dr. Bawumia kra e make statement say omo ye mistake when it comes to the media start statement me tenti me nim say bi kra no mo fa ne to say ignore them because no money so mo ye adwuma bebre so no money say adwuma MPP aye no e be save wo mo but see Ghana ni na so ye ne de most Ghanaians assume your mode. So, man, under written say, well, who the away. Just how the could see the name the run him. One fan seen a niasina, one fan run anymore. Forget it. I don't know, say, Dr. Bawumia responded to these allegations or not. In fact, Bawumia supporters be moved to me who said Dr. Bawumia, as of that time, responded to these allegations. I don't know. So, but let me only say the whole party in Nano, or more downplay media. Party in Nano, downplay media. Samo hwe kra ta me ba mu bi no me ba na me show adwuma MPP ayen na me tie kire en na me monitor am na wo the screens ni ye dey esen ka sam no mu showcase ni anti sam ba ka ya page so every time be na me sequence MPP project na me sequence ho na me hu se eye nipa fe se MPP abosa abra no but na aye too late and in fact wo report no ka se APM wo lose communication gap wo lose ye wo report ya ba se APM yeah and so 2025 and beyond, sorry. Do not underrate the media. MPP, more down for a media and a mosa. Because we ignore NDC lines and I say, a Ghana for discerning when I catch it all. Ghana for when we are discerning when they want to attack you. Most of Ghanaians are so discerning when they want to do wrong against you. Quickly, they will remember every negative thing about you. That's all you have to understand the people. Yeah. Some way or here forget them. They will just try to defend yourself at all cost. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yabuachi say yes. Operation Stop Buying Jata Cement in Ashanti region. I know the cases are. Yeah, I'm blessed. I have no bidding call. I mean, yeah. Why? Yeah, we and they Sramwa will be on him say sa company Dr. Bawumia they are shooting the no kre propaganda. And they MPP NDC for na nkasa ba bonten. Attorney General say wo munya sa company enya Bawumia they to wo munya say wo mutwa to MPP force no. Yanku no had the reason so. Now sa koya your friend Sami Jemfia na no twa yentie na menkyere wade.
Rubber will be under the ECD through PDS. Opa, wa wo hwe mi bia wo sa meter ni bi no. Yantonchia wo hwe United Showbiz wia. O de enye ni sese wo hwe wia. Dundum nyame yusu kani anyina wo fie TV, fridge dundum bia. Na ko hwe meter no, ba wo mi meter no. E ready. Krono ngwa.
Nti mo mo de ani ye dum na na dum.
Oh no, I'm trying to tell na say ya wa ben muda.
Yeah,
the situation in terms of light though was not like this. He said yeah time cry and this app will be no makofa ba.
Who used to be?
Me. Once you are using the app, you are financing Bawumia's campaign. Because that app.
Who use old meter?
Me, I don't use the app to buy power.
And to call office.
Yes, because ECG Juma for IT for woho ankasa creative app. You bet me use app no on our phones, in our palms, they are talking Kenya. Bawumia buy also on pay Ghana for my phone na ye. On wa ko the company by a friend Haptel. Omo form app omra asema make bia A+ ni wase omako fra omo app aba ye tua ho ka 147 million cedis fitisika no 1. Yes 1.4 trillion. Yes 147 million. I can show you the reports. I can pull them out for you. ASAP has even issued a statement on it.
Okay.
PURC has it. 147 million cedis for an app. Now, Auto Kenya be almost 1% near na akosa company no what talk any bia app by it was supposed to improve revenue collections afekra na ECG for boka today their technical and commercial losses do 32% in the app no so fast what they say and auto lighter utua light bill no but we na utua sika na because the 1% goes there so I'm telling you do your checks ask which office in government introduce Haptel to ECG and supervise that deal. You check. Maybe the bottom line, you know, say, yeah, but taxes and so. Yeah, but take.
Eti Oshe station on Motesuna on say UTV ewo high influence on those shows. No, once I Ghana for no, yenich entertainment on pa. Eti such entertainment show na NDC timi pedals our lines. No, you can imagine the number of people as our message in Kodru Omo. Eti when we na say me yet moment PPA every show you better check his show in length. It is what we got no can we go the same place to attack the message in the same place. Ya mamun kan ntina me busa say communication no matter shows no mo ye ni nyina na agenda show. Wo dey hwe sa UTV no omo timi hwe na ni bia 5000 ne omo gina so hwe and young people omo to aba so you can you imagine the psyche Queen Star Sikapa you can see the psyche say shows omo timi ye nipa over 5000 gina so na say omo ma samija mfi kwa atena so twatoro we na wo MPP ni wo so ye communication say nyom mo didi ame no na wontimi rush to studio ho say no we are coming to defend it that time na mo abem so you can see all these flaws I want people and me sure say they will learn their mistake most of them so no obi ha they don't give a damn or nya ne sika onfa ho me na metia na me content na me kan on care the me kan okra but as usual grassroots no mo na ya na ye mo ya so because sa shows we e kwa chiri di wo mo ka sam to so a young people ne tepe no omo ho kra yo mo tai because ti say me koto kan yen Dr. Baumia sika na gogu ne bottom ohun a ompe wanim kra hwe ene aba no kra won to mani say ene won to kra on to kra ba say me ena me ye part of the communication team ena o mami a responsibility every time me TV bia ho me monitor it quickly I'll call my boys go to this studio go there and defend the party akwano so twatro o corner station say omo mprema won tena so bia e ho na obehu say we show you who one our power your strategy near the tena but MP before you so complacent I mean bibini no nya sika kakra bi no didi me kakra I mean that's all so wow hear me chena no they won't do this nonsense again yeah and station we na no mu use it pa now samija mfina wo kan say hwe wakoto ka mo no de ama ne yere ka na bedu wo say baby your baby is home hwe video we ni anto aso samija mfi o hwe video we
one of your babies
I want no kete so I want the casting go egu fie I say babe your baby is home hey sika money swine what nya cash I say babe your baby is home onse ni fie onse azaka video no onse azaka ni fie video cast egu ni fie no osa kwa jiba ko de amana yere Benz brand new tear rubber I say babe what the jina sami jamfi ni jina ho no mami mbi emu yi na hwe ni what the jina ho no what the jina ho no so ho no what the jina ho no babe your baby was a small Benz omo frɛ ne baby smiling baby was it babe your baby is home so money swine sami jamfi money swine hwe ne nto aso money swine Eti Samija mfi say babe your baby is home. I na yiri no so ni. na yere no omo nyina free doma e na omo nyina so ye NDC for na yere no ye NDC and regional executive sa area ho constituency executive member na yere no ya Sami Jamfi yere no ono so ye NDC ni part omo nyina ono ka again so ye adwuma ma NDC sa wo doma one of the constituencies the omo you ready, they will chop the money pa eti new Benz and ono so Range Rover now yankuye no na yentie Nana B so was be catch Sami Jamfi ne na ban no na interesting quite interesting say Sami Jamfi ya ban ne ba power no ase when your authority be na chese kunkunfa yentie Nana B asemi a wode to aban nanim ene omo Sami Jamfi wo ba yetua ne ka Nana B say wo wasem bi e catch ne yentie a
sa wo hwe eye aketua kra na omo se yemetua ne ka na ano hye eye afimu bia no obeje 1.5 million Ghana cedis titisika no 15 billion ena obeje uye no free man na so kwa no yesa timitum ohamu nchichemu edunum utimitum after every 2 years bia no utimi esa kiremu entade obehye menu mienu dia ye hye kama entade obehye no ono no de no Abaya for whom 15% of the annual salary into your calculation now. 150,000 Ghana citizens the ban is on Phantom Tardier. I said you are Tardier show out on the say. A Tardier show on the say. And I yet 150,000 and for more Cabranes on Phantom Tardier any shoes and share. The security for your chaka. You better do ne garden mu yetuaka sika sema ye kan nyina ne na ketua ya kan nyina no eno nka sika ode ko hospital ho ne sika ne hospital ne bibia ne manum ne anya ne yire mu nyina no aban asai afa ho ka petrol 1,005 liters ya fa ho ka omo ankomu nim konta no komma me how many gallons 1,005 liters no hame no nkwano yese tuaka ansana ya sama no car mienu a wontwie ansana eye okwa ahomegye mu se opeso okoba bi kogigi nani kakra wa bre wa adwuma bre no okwa eno so ban fa ho nya ka yetwa business class ma no ni hotel ka ya fa ho ka ni bibia ya sama no 2,000 a day per diem dollars o
na Sami Jamfi ena woye nem se wote no so obeyi ne ho ano yentie oye no se ono o businesses yentie ase
mi aban so sika enti uno ye nipa ben a me na me ya accounts on chiro se me ye adwuma we me ye adwuma me sorry do you know the people I speak to? Do you know the work I do? Me what 24 years in Kumasi wo Mr. Sampa in before. I had a lounge, a restaurant. I was employing over 50 people at the age of 24. When people they were coming there to eat and to drink.
It is Sami Jamfi say, mo amuso wonya adwuma wo say, ono at the age of 24 no work kese nko 50. Eh Sami o kasa wo. Na o restaurant na say ayedu ase take we. Restaurant na ne kese yese, ne nipa say na yedwuma won ka no kore. Na wudi kodwobo nsuachi a, wo ye ya kodwobo nsu oma Range Rover dada bia na de na ne yenimu ana Sami Jamfi won ka no kore. Sa o restaurant na wo take ho no. Ayedu ase kwan ho no Bronze crowd Bronze me beautiful like frame wo de onim restaurant na wo campus uramu a o branch ya wo nchen wo ketua bi ne kase ya say ya wo say wo awurade na de say wo restaurant ne yanim wo say na wo tua nipa 50k enkra ho na betena dwe wanum na me yame nwanwa say akra ho no obi firi Kumasi ko na otumi kotwa toro no magye di eme nwanwa akra ho ne de me yame nwanwa
at age 24 into dine the fa Messi there 10 times. Messi Palace kura na Messi White House kura nya wasemwa. Because me nya buy ni Jamaica. Me buy so sika. Messi there chance out to the glory of God. Ubetumi akotena Al Jazeera. Ubetumi akotena BBC. MPP communicators na woni omuye meeting. Eno anadwo. Se mo nko ka we na mo na mo ye loose mo emre dodo Sami Jamfi no o ha mo dodo mo nko ka we no. O ma frɛ me.
Enti guy we na so na office said abre edaman for trim say wono wo big man oboa onya big man bia enya politics a anka onyo bia Ibrahim ama otua ne kasei ni monthly salary na ye say wo meka me entie oji sika sei Ibrahim ama otua ne kasei na wo so wono wo ye wo sika wo timi sisi estate houses okay, maybe yemi phone line kakra ho. Yemi phone line kakra. Boys, one more through. Yemi phone line kakra 0242073114. Yemi phone line kakra na man phone chero mabi. Sami dem fino no. Yemi phone line kakra. Aye. 0242073114. Yemi phone line na akwa we won kan. 02073114. Hello.
Yes, sir. The 7 wedding family. I mean, visit or no. What I am say, who feel, Mr. Send the picture media brought this. I mean, Satan, I see you get your Mupuna or Muba area. No, but not Satan, let's say you get your crab, but not to say. Oh, Sabine, if you want to say, who feel, who go to work university, or Mobro, and go. I won't go also. I didn't have a point. Sada pande ko kana kwanya ne restaurant o e yo bi wo plant en na mini wo hwe akire mame en say o say school na connection boys ya no makoko na say unya college on committee sabi jamfi en pabo ko na wo shabi aye bi ahwe obene wa net wo kwamba so amene na mekasa na woni mame kan bibi kakra nkire mo e dem be madam bako e wo ekumase na me say Asante for this wa face mo huma we ye Sadiq Abubakar Muhammad enu hwan mo se sa mo amukro mo fo de kogina platform ji ti o matem kojo bonsu na o kan ko bi di ko fatam me say ta me di ko fatam mi an kasa bo ko bado fo no jan stage so bi na Muhammad ka basa fo no bado fo jan so bi na ni fi so Asante ni ene ko si say be be bia ko bado fo sia bob na ko dure na ho bi say John Dramani Mahama na papa ni mo nyam fo jan je na odi Asante fatam sabi jan fi me say ko ko enkokopo me send o me se wo akale na se sabi jamfi sa 2000 sa year no ka no me se mo the picture na me ready send o kra na we no start here by
ono me one number me phone se ya me friend kojo bonso akora me friend ya no afrena ya mana ba show no be defend kojo bonso as
be ba dem say any se for supporters na ya na se mo tie kira obi ho se ba na mo Canada mo na mo bo so mo na mo friend so mo di Asante for them na mo na mo bo se Ghana se tribe bi akwa tuma develop se Asante for na ko fu a ka Ghana nke ni problem. Sa two tribes ni we say no se Ghana for no tribes ni no to develop say de okokwa include the city na kwa Ashanti region include the city na Ashanti region akola ko ye fun kura no ye wo no kura na just wo ye fun kura no obe 10,000 Ghana than accounting. I was telling people say when go rural banks wa Ashanti region never compare commercial banks na we even greater Accra no now on say go for Kumasi for no agbe say Kumasi for no many ati utwa ntrocho ma emfa ba Accra de wo ba it was so funny on bad man of Kumasi bank no o maybe
say nkan wutimi di atrosa no na waje di no mo hwe mo di Kumasi
Accra e baby a o ka sem che nipa wonya tam no tie because people are busy, people are bustling, the people free as say nesia sami jamfi na sami jamfi cross start say no ba kaba ni show so dia man men kwani mo 2015 ho baby ni getting to the end of John Mahama reign and as omulu election 2016-17 no ba kaba show so no na up and down in pabwa be na nation look at what the abonya say video ni am konam kwa sami jamfi and na me no ka say sami jamfi ko Virginia ni anu nyina aguo
okay
ni anu nyina agu Virginia Florida ho no kodo ni ba ko Florida ho so because they didn't have done NDC for the same unya connection and go ba was me for one person kura fa ni machi na me famna ni anu mo kwa sami jamfi nche se ni ba ma bi na do ma ho e bi oda so do ayi no enkate no ye portfolio o mu nyina wo USA
okay
now the third one when you be say what your hu etima that what say book kuma sa na hu de and yet say the me na nanti ache na me na be jina be ache say na ye timi ampo eni pa over 100 na kwa na ye kwa me jina bi enga ye num wo sami jamfi na yi oni enjai me asema me kan say sami jamfi kan say mo kan yo edi pa wo ye modua na nyago port ya so sami jamfi ko kunu totwere na kwati se wo se ko kunu ma na yere da ho pa na na funtua na na nyina yi na ka fo kan no system akwa ketekete adai Even penifo ni do mo na se bo mo no bibi di no. Adan obi send me oni sisi adapa mo mi no resume. Me bi am send dey abro. Oni sisi adapa o mo mi no e bra o ma bo na wo small boy like you mo ba ba mu di 4 months. Penia ma wo gina wa wo ye. Mo send this MPP for nyeska wo ma ayi. MPP bomb. O man na criminally minded no. Obi ba ye be say criminally minded no 3 months we be no. Wetina agonya 360 million. E da ko to party en chama grofo. 3 months na djuma be no man ye. And for to talk here and there. Yes, I have tell case with your own. Mr. Madame Boba Kukra, PhD, Ukruma say. Na me money didn't. No, I just asked me no friend Nakanzunia. Say, Obi Casamo and this in your own, Yabotre. Maybe Omiano may say the name in a year, but Mindy Mobia was so about Omia school. I think about course one say from school days, no one baby open. That's one the answer school information I did not catch him. Like as a way, or one book long book one any you know. Say about me, I said about Utopia. What the heck, obey president. Tanyana, you know, crowd and an appearance here. But me and you be said that a fan who be like Felix are common life or no. Not pap, report is on one brown, a brown boom. And yet now walk like it would never be no good and massy. Dominica, you know, quite a friend say, you know that. Sometimes you're not going to be a trade now. Was it? Many, you know, a friend say, Attorney General. Most of the when you're going to Yamaka, and you know, so Yamaka, Mamma, so Yamaka, that you're more free, you know, or my Yaria in your drew a tom muscle and throw Bible see the beer when the bonnie a chama Pacadian was a bonnie and penifia that you have put as a par and never have telling yet, but Umiadia. Na mo sa kwa transfer say ha pete na ya brum sam mani pa no mo kwa transfer ko so ho ayi champagne no mo
pie champagne wo ho shame on to them
me say tama na wo ka do na me ko yi na akọ groceries na me kwa bag ni na me bank na me tie no maso so na e shema so na me tie munim say onia me say ya no makoma ye me pa
ha dwo ya papa se ngofo e pa di trona wo mo benefit wrade
Ghana for mo me hwe ni ma bi ye o esi baako na esi mienu anga de to so miensa no o ma we nsore cuz Ghana your my own your development who say dey here baako kra to say o man nko so no Ghana ni dey no development enya nwa so mo say wiase no o po mo ni nyansa ina kan say Africa no Liberia fon kwan dey say ni nyansa che wo mo Africa is Liberia fon kwan na ye IQ ebro mo so look at the country like Ghana because oba if na be interview mo be see nkran NDC for fans ya na be interview mo interview ma kwasa sam kwan no beka how did we even get here? The first country or Jin who free Brunei and some in sub-Saharan Africa, all around the world. Ghana independence, who Mumbai, Martin Luther King baby. Ghana independence, Martin Luther King Crown, or by independence, maybe. Ghana baby, I go away. After Yato, a STEM education at Togo. So, Yato free SHS, Sate, a TV veterans, and Yatu in a good Hawk pad.
Yeah, I did a bit developing the party on Monpe crack.
Ghana Mr. Ghana nimpe me na me wakra be really go 2000 ye real school 2000 dem say the credit here aka dan na yogura ni kuma simbo sata me no akofo ba ye hu say no ye capital ni yesi an hwe yi abai na ma no rolling so abaso de bia me kasa say me say sa deposit land na ne penso wan fa anye basa no ti bo ho ba ma land na da ho sa bedu sa de bi ba me bo na baso ofo ba ya omo ko ye develop sa deposit ye nya minister no nya beautification of ye friends say friends Akra enkrafo ya da no de tribalism ene nkofo lutumo mwada what nkran wona asande ni ekokotwe manso asase na da so yi companies na gusu beblebe yi royalties kwebu okram so onyi bi ni bo so na pa o trama ko no ho wada enye kofo a nkran yi na nkawai nkran yi na nkawai UTV asama ya no kan me to be am say ye promise and for say ye face no 90% ye promo bi dey ton ye atani dey dey asam for nyama nyina kwa be spend ni TV so na do na course onya san di no free am say ya asa no kran kan ye den ye ntimi nka kwa be that's why free we am say ya we am say ya and no for that thing problem so na sa nyama neko budo ko ko tro di drink of fatam basa nyama the guy was paying them dollars to do those things mama me yan fancy also you can name and shame the name and shame me come so na make obi nze TV station ya dia entro ni be di name ya entro na say MPP for nko ho omo kwan da omo kwan mo show no da the whole thing was a cartel omo plan here
benye bi no ba ye ndis so ba ye omo show down omo se kwam se fa ko omo prema ne ma ade na ndis for omo timi stop e omo se nya kwam se fa cartel
so no ono sponsor say yenyi wufra ban mu na ere na wo no ono eni tipo no show manim enkofo ba yenyi nim ne mekoso Ghana odi shebini so wo enti na bu wantimi nka sabu bi ne kan yeni ho dance bia yenyi nim bia ekoso Ghana and the business community dey business community ban dey no maye papa na sam ye me ya e be see obutwi di ne yire ba yi no Samira no obutwi di na tam saa di mama dross mpa na se no mu di na tam how ene na sa se motimi si politics in you obutwi di sa ge batam but so ke sa ge na me se Ghana ye nya oba bia sa bio ka be me bia Ghana bia nka uhia Samira ba womia oba ni kunu ya de otim ba boso edi na chi even as tamo no pe vice president in Pokra no ko campaign or as a president no be no ko campaign Ghana e madu no say no mabo sa bet ni bi e di omo kura che bi uyi Mrs. Kwendajima Rollins free wa why no teme sa de no wrong eti me no aso me ma franka nyina ne say ne hotel no ye nyina ya je tum say nya ba womia dia and I say e ne dia mpokura na sa company na order da asa no ba politics
ne dia 20 years ago ne dia
Ode ma men kan sa akora let's assume ka say ene dia mbona na ene dia na wo better 20 years ni ena ansa na be ya politics na sa mu da ba be gina pro so no matima di papa yi sa atem so ya obi o ya ndisi ni bia o ko gina platform ka sa so na ko potua ne ka trading say ya o kwam se va ka se mi kire sa mi janku say o ya kwala afi na wo ba e da bi beduru udin se obi kono ko se udin ya no once you can dollar so people say no start wo so na wo baby ya na abu sa ba na 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 bu ye ne sa o bible mu so wo se e da wo betu bo twa so fra no enya sa da no na mpafe so ebesiw so ena sa wo yare so na wo amu a eno so nkyere se bi ewia so no ongu bi o ye wo ye da sase so se bia bi pie ni pa wo ye bia da wani atwa o adan tese ye nyeden ha edi nyetimi kamata atache edi tu misika de Japan case ba 18 million one TV stations in newspapers e see e bu atami amapa bia binya newspaper yi nyina front page ni nyina me hu se dipa wan pokora to front page say can Japan say yi daily gist or say one of the people bisa maybe or no kon mo so de to the front page say and ask see the school here all them media Mr. Media na kuma ya wuni na minya majai we
ye wa ha be di betimi bia but obia like video like I mean say the public me but yeah like why so be yeah
like am
why obia
I like am
why Mr. Why
na mon share I'm like na mon share boko this year corona doctor in Casafi Denver Colorado yeah unya adema ka ensam ni nyina ya na ya bo ni nyina efa gugu Ghana fo no ekwan no
okay
adwene ni mu ha unya adwene mu ha adwene se adwene mu ye ha ma sebe uyi ni papa crash to da bi esa ka wo so dana be bo na wudi bi na woko me catch you de kufa omde kufa do e di na temwa di e di trogo ni so a na media forte ho hwe enso media no mo sori a constitution ni protect mo so na mo ye the fourth estate of the realm enti ka mo kwa de ye judiciary for ye executive ni for ye mo maka free wa mo na mo ye ntem gina for like mo gina oman no enipa na wo man ni mo no eni wo mo ye de tumi aso mo sa no more greater responsibility. Me, I don't care. Sawuka sawu ye NDC ni. Yeah, me prefer. To me, I prefer say me say radio good because me say radio good there. Omo ye NDC for. Me prefer say me say Oman FM because me say Oman FM me then omo ye pro MPP anameboa. Me prefer say me say Paul Adomotri because no one making intention no. It is all kasam na mitia ni say ofuba bi na oba. Na omo ma ya muso mu ye neutral omo di omanya bro dangerous very dangerous omo ya more than cartel eniama na media for na dey Ghana for it's not different from their so for na dey Ghana for no I'm telling you there's no different it's over catch up politicians for years how me ya bad me I will pick a politician any other day because no ne color na no ne color than say media near war you see yentemjina oh yeah you are like a judge now the Ghana for na diagro enne NDC by kohwe multimedia for ayama position anya say no ma judge ma tifie o ana mo ko join you kɔhwɛ multimedia fo a ɛne edit media fo ya mom position just 3 months after yato abawie
sanko fo so aju position na se no musi attack MPP pa
amusimi attack ditro
Abeku Santana
na no ditro oh ana Ghana for you for ya na mo ye mobo you think say they are doing this for you at the time of the campaign bibio the youth need job what he said no more position no they